So is your mouth still watering from that great-looking barbecue from Fat Daddy's? Has it got you wanting to try some of the tricks at home?
Well, before you fire up your smoker or grill, a checkup may be in order. In today's Angie's List report, we show you what should be checked before you fire up those burgers, brats, and buns.
Well, we love the outdoors. We have a big backyard patio and pool and backyard seating area, so we love spending time outdoors.
Deidre Pettinga and her family grill out year-round.
We use our grill as much as we can year-round to do any kind of grilling. I even cook my Thanksgiving turkey on the Holland grill. It saves room in the oven inside for other things.
Experts say you should think of your grill as an appliance, and with proper maintenance and care, it can give you years of great use.
We've been here for 12 years, and they were here maybe 5 years before that. So that grill is going on 20 years old, and we're keeping it like new.
Sound easier said than done? Grill repairman Aaron Nelson says one of the most common areas overlooked is clogged or greasy burners.
What can happen to burners is they can corrode. Over time, they're being heated up so much and cooled down that the burner can actually rust and corrode. Most burners can last 5 to 8 years, but eventually they need replacement, like a lot of parts on the grill.
A greasy grill also poses a fire risk. Aaron says once you've pulled the food from the grill, allow any excess food to burn off and clean the grill while it's still warm. And each time before you cook, he adds, brush some olive oil on the grids.
This is a brush that can actually kind of get in between the cooking grids, and then this is kind of a brush that can overall get the top of the cooking grids.
Another sign of age, if the ceramic briquettes become brittle or break in your hand. And if your grill is hard to light, Aaron says, check the Venturi tubes.
You can have debris that collects inside here. These are the Venturi tubes, and they actually have screens on here. People wonder, why is there a screen on this Venturi tube? And it's to keep spiders out. This is a huge thing that can affect the performance of the grill. Is spiders actually can get inside these Venturi tubes and create cobwebs and really affect the flow of the gas, in turn the flame.
When not in use, Aaron says covering your grill is the easiest and best thing you can do to extend its life by protecting it from the elements. If all of this sounds like too much, you can also have your grill professionally cleaned and inspected each year.
That's really not a job you want to do. Everyone appreciates having a clean grill, but it's really not something you want to do yourself.
But if you're in the market for a new grill, Angie Hicks from Angie's List says, remember, the more complex the grill, the higher the cost to repair.
Before you head out to buy a grill, be sure to assess what you actually need. How big's your family? How many people are you typically cooking for? Because you only want to get the accessories that you'll actually use. Because you end up buying some really fancy grill and you don't use the things, it might just lead to larger repair bills down the road.
Probably never thought about spiders in your grill, have you? Well, gas grills should be serviced at least once a year or twice a year if you're a heavy grill user. Cost can start around $75 and go up depending on the make and model. Angie's List says give your grill a test run a week or two before the day of the big barbecue to make sure everything is in good working order. That way, if it does need a new part or repair, you'll have it working in time for the big cookout. So we have the grill covered. Now let's talk food. Jimmy has more on that.
Okay, so if you haven't taken the time to dust off your barbecue tongs and fire up the grill, I've got one question for you. What are you waiting for? These days, barbecuing goes far beyond hamburgers and hot dogs, chicken and ribs. How about grilled peanut butter, banana, and chocolate cones? Or something called a spiral dog? Joining us today to fill us in on these hottest new barbecue trends is celebrity chef George Durant. Chef George, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. I hope you're ready for the grill, right?
Well, I am, but I got to ask you, banana and cones. What is this?
Oh yeah, you want to get, you want to go a little bit beyond what is the norm. Everybody goes for things like the steaks and the burgers and stuff,
right,
which is perfectly fine. But I want to take it to a different level. You want to make it a little bit exciting, and I'll get to the cones in a second.
Okay.
I want to go actually more for the hors d'oeuvres, because Jimmy, you get to a barbecue and all you do is wait until the meat is cooked, right, and everything. Well, what I like to do is kind of have hors d'oeuvres first, and that's really important. And I've created this great grilled chicken meatball recipe. It's like a satay. day. You grill the little meatballs, the chicken meatballs, and then you serve it with this great peanut butter sauce. It's made with peanut butter, fish sauce, coconut milk, lime juice. You mix it all together and you serve it with those little meatballs that have been already grilled. And I'm telling you, people already get their mouths watering and getting ready for the main course.
Okay, got to tell you, I never would have put those tastes together. What's this about a spiral dog? Can you tell me about that?
Spiral dogs are the biggest thing right now. And what you do is very simple. You take a hot dog or a Frank like Hebrew National, which they're all beef, and that's important too because you want good flavor here. And you put it on a skewer, a metal skewer, for example, and you start cutting it at an angle from the very top to the bottom until when you get to the top and you pull it out, what you end up getting are these cool spiral hot dogs. And kind of like little slinkies a little bit. When you grill those, they're going to get a little extra crispy. They're going to look really cool because the kids are going to love them. But more importantly, the condiments, anything you put on top of it, it's going to go into those grooves and you're going to have more of a surface area where the condiments are going to stay. I'm telling you, the kids are going to love it.
Well, I can tell you what I'm going to be doing this afternoon. So have you seen any other celebrity trends?
Yeah, you know, I'm seeing a lot of people doing vegetables on the grill, which is great. Fruits are big things on the grill now, and I like grilling watermelon on the grill. Watermelon really caramelizes and comes out with a lot of flavors, and I make this incredible grilled watermelon salad that is fantastic. So the grilled watermelon is chopped into pieces, and then you take some drained Hunt's tomatoes, you throw a little bit of feta cheese in there. The flavors between the feta and the tomatoes and the grilled watermelon, it's a big surprise to the guests, and it's a great vegetarian option as well.
And grilled watermelon. Okay, help me out here, Chef George. I love to barbecue, but I hate getting ready to and the cleanup after. Any tips?
Yeah, for cleanup, a lot of people end up, you know, kind of struggling with the cleanup. Here's a great tip. I take a raw onion, I cut it in half, I put a fork on it, and while the grill is hot, at the end of it, you kind of start scraping the grill with that onion. Not only are you going to remove all that grit and stuff off of it, you're also going to flavor the grill itself. You're going to season it a little bit.
Never would have thought of that. Now, somebody said something to me about condiments in a muffin pan.
Yeah, you got to be ready. You know, it's so important to be organized and ready, and you don't want to put all these condiments out and have them get lost. I like to get a muffin pan, a classic muffin pan that I know everybody has at home, fill them up with the condiments, throw them in the fridge, and right before the guests come, you pull it out, and it's kind of like this little self-service bar with the condiments. So easy to organize all your stuff, and you have more time to enjoy the guests or to grill other foods, and it's right there, organized right in front of you.
You also believe the entire family should be involved in the process of grilling.
Yeah, you know, it's important that kids get involved, especially so they can get accustomed to touching ingredients because they'll like it more. And if you tell them it's dessert, they'll get even more excited about it. And this is where that ice cream cone, right? That's the truth. This is where the ice cream cone comes into place. You take an ice cream cone, a waffle cone or a sugar cone, you slice up some bananas, chocolate chips, and peanut butter, and you have them all fill up that ice cream cone with those ingredients. Chocolate chip, bananas, peanut butter. You wrap it in aluminum foil, you throw it on the grill, let it all melt, and then you serve it with a little bit of Ready Whip on top. I am telling you, it's such an original, quirky, fun idea, and it tastes so good. The kids are going to love it.
It's going to be a good day. Celebrity Chef George Duran, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Now, if you'd like to read more about Chef George or for some of his recipes, just go to DelmarvaLife.com and click on the Show tab. And up next on Delmarva Life, fingers crossed, we announce today's winner in our Delmarva Life Summer Countdown. You may very well hear your name. But first, George just showed us how to use an onion to clean the grill. Rachel Ray has another handy how-to tip that'll also do the trick.
This is a great trick I learned from my friend Adam Perry Lang. If you don't have a grill brush, or the grill brush you have is looking less than perfect, you can clean any grill indoor or outdoor with a ball of foil. Just crumple it up, get it into the grooves, and it'll release all of the bits of meat or debris. Then you just go back through with a damp towel and clean up any residual drippings. Beautiful. Perfect every time, and works indoors or out.